Hello everyone, and thank you for joining in our latest Form 3 Informed video. I'm Erik Ahlström. I'm the Form 3's Head of Product for Europe. And today I have the pleasure of speaking with my colleague Kim Whittaker, who is a primary subject matter expert on the 2023 EBA annual maintenance release and its significance within the financial industry. Kim, welcome. I think we all know that the EBA annual maintenance release is a crucial event in the financial industry. It's designed to address the necessary improvements and to ensure ongoing compliance with the regulation and from the EPC. But could you tell us a little bit more maybe about it and why it's so necessary?
Yeah, sure. So for those that aren't aware, every year the EBA clear and release guidance on how each of the three SEPA payment schemes will change for the following year. This is known as the annual maintenance release. And usually this is made up of a number of smaller changes that are designed to address any necessary updates or improvements. This year, however, there's a significant number of changes due to the migration to the 2019 version of the ISO 20022 message standard. This new version brings with it major transformation to the format of the messages that we actually exchange with the EBA. So for those that aren't aware, the ISO 20022, it's a universal messaging standard, and the adoption of that updated standard leads to numerous benefits. So improved communication, improved security, streamlined processes, and ultimately, I guess, reduce costs. But those changes are crucial across Europe for maintaining a robust and efficient payments landscape, as the adoption allows financial institutions to stay aligned with the latest regulatory requirements and industry standards. It'll even provide richer data, which will allow our financial institutions to offer faster, more improved services to its customers, whilst hopefully leading to greater product innovation across the industry.
And that's really crucial, right? And correct me if I'm wrong, but I understand that this year's release is quite impactful. And for example, we'll see some mandatory changes coming in, where all financial institutions must be able to support some internal spaces within their many of the reference IDs. But what are some of the other key changes that impact clients out there?
Yeah, so the internal spaces within the reference IDs is an interesting one. Another one that we will see is changes to terminology. So where we previously recognised data elements, these will now have to be represented with the new terminology. So as an example, previously we would reference BIC, or financial institutions BIC, within a payment message. That will now be recognised as BIC FI. We'll also see the inclusion of legal entity identifier, so LEI, as an alternative identifier for an organisation. We'll see quite a few changes to the structure of many of the data elements within the payment and also the response messages. And also we'll see quite a few new data elements. A good example of that is financial institutions now have the option to include proxy or alias data in addition to account IDs. And then over the next couple of years, we'll begin to transition towards structured address from unstructured address, which will be quite a big change and quite a fundamental change for many financial institutions.
Yeah, that's a big one, right? But how are Form 3 then helping our customers, setting them up for success through this release?
Yeah, so Form 3 is a fully managed service, and we help to minimise the impact of the scheme rules and the standardisation updates for our customers. So we almost shield them from that. We've been closely monitoring these changes and have had our internal experts dedicated to these changes for a long while now. So we're actually ready for our customers to begin testing our test environments, which is really exciting. We've been keeping our customers informed to ensure that smooth transition, and that's why we've initiated a series of communication updates, providing our customers with an overview of the main or key dates and also the changes associated with this November release, as well as obviously any actions required on their behalf. By the nature of our fully managed service, it's designed to minimise the impact of the scheme rules and changes and standardisation updates. And by handling the technical aspects of the transition, that allows our customers to focus on their core business operations with confidence, meaning that we can minimise the disruption to them.
And that must be seen as some really good news for our customers, right? Both new and old, especially as us here at Form 3 have a simulator tool where you can test all important changes ahead of an implementation, in essence making it both faster and more secure to add these onto any existing back office technology. However, coming to a conclusion then, thank you, Kim, for your insights today. I think we all felt they were very useful and beneficial. We hope that our discussion on the 2023 EBA annual maintenance release and its significance to the financial industry has provided you guys out there with some valuable information and a deeper understanding of the upcoming changes. We look forward to bringing you more engaging content in the future. So please do stay tuned for more updates from Form 3. Thank you and have a good afternoon.